Welcome back, Fala, to our third annual Masterchef Senior, back at Fala Room 16. We have two lovely teams. One, we have Team O.
Hello, my name is Orion, and I've been cooking for as long as I've needed to eat, really.
My name is Otis Kohler. I am not exactly what one would call a cook. However, I do know how to make a number of dishes. I think I make pretty decent enchiladas. I make pasta pretty regularly. So I definitely know my way around a kitchen.
Next, we have Team E.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth. I'm not a cook, but I'm also not incompetent. I am a little worried about the pairings of teams. I don't think we've ever had a conversation that hasn't ended in an argument. So I do feel a little at a disadvantage there.
My name is LZ Littman. I've been cooking for 13 years. I'm a 3-time world champion in meat carving. I think, we're good enough since, it's about winning.
We're both here to win.
Yes, exactly. And we're gonna win.
We're gonna win.
They're gonna be making some pretty cool dishes for us to try and rate. They're gonna have 3 different recipes, an appetizer, a main course, and a dessert, just like last year. We're gonna go ahead and reveal the ingredients.
Yes. Oh no.
And if you wanna flip over that lovely piece of paper, you're gonna see the 3 dishes that we want you to make today.
Oh God.
Tomatoes, mozzarella.
Tiramisu?
Fettuccine Alfredo? There's no Alfredo sauce.
Are we making the Alfredo sauce?
I don't think these are the ingredients for Alfredo sauce.
I don't know what goes in Alfredo.
I have a plan, Orion.
Yeah, I'm glad you do.
Hey, I'm Bella Lee, as Simon let us know, and I am super duper excited to be back here as a senior judge on Senior Masterchef. As for cooking experience, I've become a bit more of a seasoned chef. Get it? Seasoned. Anyways, I'm happy to be here. I'm really excited to see what the contestants have in store for us.
Greetings. My name is Nora. I have over 100+ years of cooking experience from when I first started in World War I. I don't think I can mention what I made the soup out of, but I was the first 5-star chef in that tent.
All right, thank you, Nora.
Hi, I'm Quinn. I have very casual cooking experience, but I definitely think that I'm better than I am.
Now we'll go ahead and ask the contestants, are you ready?
Those trash.
Yes,
bags.
Chef.
I'll grab that. Now ignore that. All right, we're gonna set a timer for 60 minutes.
Oh my God.
And you guys are gonna have an amazing course ready for us to eat. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Ready, set, cook.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna wash my hands.
Me too. I'm next. I'm actually using this one.
No, we're not gonna wash our hands. That's just losing us time.
I can't ruin the blender with their...
All right, that's good. You want to start on the bruschetta?
Yeah.
Nice.
Start with washing your hands.
No.
What's bruschetta?
Make sure you get like mostly... Wait, actually... Also, this pot is like not big enough.
You need to melt the cheese? Ew!
You gotta know what the ingredients are.
You better wash your hands again.
I will.
Can't read it now.
Oh my God, Orion! No!
Gotta
No!
make sure.
You tomato sauce on our recipes! I'm just adding some olive oil and salt to the water so that it boils quicker and has more seasoning to the pasta.
What?
There's no measurement.
There's no boiling happening. Right?
Oh, we're thinking about
You just
different
toast.
things.
Yeah, I'm asking. Wait, is there multiple things that require tomato?
Yeah.
No, the tomato is only used for bruschetta.
Oh, because it's fettuccine Alfredo, even
Yeah.
though we don't have Alfredo.
But it's
Viscous fluid.
Yeah. Also,
no, it'll make it less viscous if you add more liquid to it.
What's your game plan?
You didn't give us measurements. That usually when you make a recipe, you have measurements, right?
Usually, but not if you're skilled.
I don't think bruschetta is meant to be made with canned tomatoes. I'm taking the liquid out.
Not my problem.
All right,
They're
seems like you
making-
guys have a very solid plan.
This does not seem like.
What is your guys' game plan?
Okay, so right now I'm just working on the pasta. I got water starting to boil. That is not very sanitary, but that's fine.
We wipe down the tables, don't worry.
Can I see what we got?
Yeah, we got a medium, small, and large. Is it okay if I use a small one?
Yeah, I'll take medium.
Perfect.
Put this on your phone more.
I'd say at least get
Put it on something. This is disgusting.
Well, I can't tell.
Of course. Let me just find something.
Very
We're just gonna use one of these plates and then we'll wash it off.
That's not the right size.
That's okay. It'll all be
You
held.
just dropped pasta on the floor.
That's fine. I don't need all of it.
Maybe the floor was hungry.
Is that a bread knife?
Well, do we have any other knife that could be a bread knife? That is not a bread knife.
Anything's a bread knife.
Then this is a
But
bread
it's
knife.
so tiny.
Shut up.
I don't know. I'm so scared.
I think maybe just like screw
Put it up. Put it up. Drop the garlic. Put it up. Put it up.
I do.
Thanks, Quinn.
Whatever.
See, how many judges do we have?
Elsie, put your hair up.
2.5.
Maybe we don't want to blend it all the way because we still want some texture. Because
Yes.
if it's too pasty, not tasty. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Guys, catch.
Garlic isn't a terrible smell.
I don't want to smell like garlic.
Rub remaining garlic on bread, then lay a slice of mozzarella. I don't think that's how you make garlic bread, by just rubbing the garlic on the bread.
I don't think so either. I think we should mince it and then.
Yes.
Yeah, copy them, Ryan. Mince the garlic.
Nora, O, Ryan, Nor, no, Ra.
I'm a little concerned because it says to put the butter and the Parmesan cheese like in the boiling water, and I'm not sure that that's how you're supposed to do it.
Melt the butter first.
Okay,
Hear me
yeah,
out.
I think Simon's trying to mess with us. So, and I see through you,
Don't
Simon.
burn the butter, okay?
I won't burn the butter.
Burning butter.
Don't worry. I'm gonna do this how it's supposed to be done, not how you're trying to fool us into it.
You know what they say? Burn the butter, you're dead to your mother.
I feel like there's a better way of doing this.
Well,
burn butter though.
I burned myself.
Like, I shouldn't be
a lot of
peeling the
times.
garlic.
You should definitely be peeling the garlic.
Is it against the rules to just drive to the supermarket and get whole tomatoes?
Yes.
Yeah, because I feel like stewed tomatoes is not the way.
What's your issue?
Okay, I think that's enough basil.
What is your major malfunction? That is definitely enough basil. This is how you toast bread.
Are we saying like screw their arteries? or what?
A safe, that's enough.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Okay. Wait, don't make me eat over it, because what if it drops?
Oh, that's a good point.
Alright, so we are going to need some diced garlic. So I'll get on that since you obviously don't know how to handle garlic.
Wait, I want to chop something.
Where's salt?
Are you ready for this skill?
Salt is right. Oh, did they take the salt? They took the salt.
Oh, well that's why. Hey, how's it going, gang?
Just on principle, you know, Elsie gave it to me, I assumed it would be terrible. And then I did read it, and then it was a good book, and then I had to swallow my pride. That was humbling. It took me 6 years to read the book, though. I read it this year. It sat on my bookshelf for 6 years.
I forgot what book I gave
It was
you.
Into the Wild.
Oh yeah, Into
Which
the
is an
Wild
objectively good
it's
book.
It's a good book.
But I would just like, every time someone was like, oh, that's such a good book, I'd be like, but Elsie Lippman gave it to me. So is it really?
We are judging on criteria, one of those being presentation. So make sure that everything looks as good as it tastes, or better.
Hopefully better. I'm sorry, did you say something?
Parmesan is really taking a long time to grade, and it's a little bit grating.
Wait, is it 40 minutes for like all 3 courses?
Yep.
Have you been watching it?
Yeah.
Did you not watch Masterchef last year?
No, I wasn't even there.
Hey guys, just come over to check on y'all. It seems like there's a budding friendship in the works.
No, I really feel like I'm connecting to my partner.
Isn't that sweet? How are you feeling about it, Elizabeth?
Just the second he puts that knife down. It's gonna be carnage.
They did have sliced mozzarella.
Well, that's exciting. You know, it seems like Team O has been a little bit separated this whole time with your different working stations.
We have a strategy to make sure that we get everything done in time. So we're just kind of like working together. We're giving each other feedback. We're talking it through. But we're gonna make sure that we really get it done on time by working in different areas and just kind of maximizing our efforts.
We love to see this level of communication between team members. You know, they say distance brings fondness, and it seems like you guys have got something great going.
We really do. We really do.
Might I ask what you're cooking in the handleless metal bowl on the stove?
We were given limited resources.
You have an extra pan?
Well, no, that's because Orion has to use that to make the bruschetta. So I'm using this right now to kind of heat this up because it works. And it just kind of needs to be done. So.
What are highly questionable safety procedures in the face of great communication, love between teammates, and a real drive to bring home the trophy?
A lawsuit. That's what it is.
Why did you do that?
It seasons it.
Cover with mozzarella. Yeah, I think that's the mozzarella cheese. Yeah.
That was foul.
I still should maybe like seawater. You gotta make your mark on the world.
That's right. And I've made my mark on
You have to find the culprit.
many parts of the world.
Beautiful.
Get.
Something's burning. Something.
Oh, beautiful. We ballin'.
Yeah.
That smells foul.
You smell amazing. That was weird.
With the garlic.
That's.
Our contestants are just burning.
The chunks are too big. Do you know how to mince?
I did mince.
I don't know where you learned how to mince.
Wait, do we not get strainers? Don't worry, I've done this before without a strainer. It only mostly hurts your hands most of the time. Judges, how do you prefer your pasta? Like a little bit on the harder side or the softer side?
Yeah, true. Do you like it al dente? A good fettuccine alfredo should be served al dente.
It has a bit of a.
What course are you supposed to say?
If it doesn't make this sound in my
Why are you cutting it like a Subway sandwich?
Actually, whatever, it's fine. It'll be unique.
Why not? Wait, how are you supposed to cut it?
Not like that. I can't tell you, but not like
Wait, what do you mean?
You're supposed to cut it like this.
Hello, sir.
Hello?
How's your cooking going?
Oh, we're just cooking.
Hey, buddy. Want a little gun? Your toasts look very dry.
the world in wonderful 3D.
Do you want your toast to be soggy? Just like your personality.
We're from New York, right? Who doesn't know how to make pasta but New York? Man, from New York.
Your cutting board looks very unsanitary.
You see, the way I see it, people like croutons and salad. Why not croutons and marinara?
No.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
It's all going the same place. Over here, we're chilling.
And I see
Uniqueness is like a beautiful butterfly. I've heard of them.
For the viewers, the cameraman just slipped that whole slice into his mouth. Like at once.
Okay, sure. That was my money. I hope you know that.
And he's still chewing. He's still chewing.
Are you going to use that?
That's awful.
No. Ow! Oh my god, it's hot! I wonder why. Ah!
You whisked that terrible too.
Yeah.
Okay.
More pressure. More pressure. Get in there.
Why don't you just get your fingers all in there?
No. Go. Do it.
And did you say more pressure?
Yeah.
Orion was a so I only.
Elsie's the cheese?
Yeah.
I think that you're diminishing words.
There you go. Okay, a little less. Yeah.
You have 30 minutes left to finish everything.
What?
30 minutes.
Yeah, we got that. That ain't no problem. You gotta be optimistic.
you gonna use this?
Less is more, Simon. Less is more.
Do you need a snack?
Are you going to use
Yeah,
it?
take the whole thing.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
It's getting there. It's getting there.
Is this on or not on?
It's not on.
It's on now?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, real on.
Orion.
Down here.
Are contestants hiding ingredients?
No, we're just placing them where it's convenient for us at the time.
Simon.
Oh look, it's a shared ingredient between the two teams that Team E has hid.
Excuse me. What are you hiding?
We were not hiding. We were simply placing it.
You can take the olive oil back.
Oh, don't worry. We stole some of your butter.
Grate that cheese. You're grating it good.
You're making me feel weird. You're making me feel weird.
Grate that cheese.
You're doing great, sweetie.
You're pretty great at grading.
I'm like so uncomfortable. Oh my god.
Elizabeth?
Wait, I think Elsie should share your senior quote
Now
with
I noticed
the camera.
you're gripping sticks.
The key
You're gonna be
is to make it.
So true.
is to overcome. Place them onto a plate.
How's it going?
If I were a DJ and my food were some hit songs, people would be jiving.
Years of my time in the mines as a stonemason has given me very tough fingertips, so it's quite easy for me to grade G's.
I just feel like it's
Why is one of the steps serve on this? That seems like a little bit. It's because you gotta serve.
period. Then capital letter, add vanilla and sugar. Beat till fluffy. You have to whip the cream before you add things because otherwise that gets in the way of the cream being able to be whipped.
Hey.
You needed some help.
Hey.
What just dropped?
I do not accept help from the homeless.
I heard that you're supposed to make your pasta water taste like seawater.
Also, if you put the mozzarella on there and then you put this on top, it'll like make it melt really nicely.
Wait, whoa. What?
Tiramisu dessert recipe. 3 large eggs, a cup of espresso or strong coffee cooled, half a cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons, I don't know, brandy? 8 ounces of mascarpone, 2
8 ounces?
tablespoons of cocoa, 10 lady
8
fingers.
ounces. Let's see. 8 ounces.
So we're
of
using
cranberry.
cream instead of eggs. 8 ounces is like a cup of water.
Oh God.
Some very focused whipping we got going on here.
Are you whipping in a circle?
Yes.
Are you gonna use this?
Ryan, are we gonna use the more mozzarella?
A little bit. Why?
Can I have a
Simon
bite?
wants to eat it.
Oh my God.
If the host wants to eat it, let the host cook.
Cook.
We have to make coffee?
Do we have to make the coffee?
I mean, do you have to make
No,
the
'cause
coffee,
you dip-
or do you have to make the
dip
coffee?
you dip the ladyfingers into coffee.
Okay.
I could get yelled at for this, but I only have like what 4 weeks here. I'm throwing this at a wall. Which wall?
Hey, Otis, that's a dollar.
Back on.
Seems cooked to me. Do you guys want a taste test?
Yeah.
I would love a taste test.
I want.
Are you supposed to heat up the sauce? Cause I don't have a recipe anymore. It got melted.
It
No,
says
I
place
used it all.
mixture on toast.
Listen, this is like my grandma's eye.
Wait,
So
but we
in
don't-
short, no, you don't heat it.
Would it be cool to heat it? How much
No.
time do we have?
Don't tell me. We use all of it? Nope. Stop.
10 minutes ish. Don't heat.
I need to show you how to whip. I know.
We don't need all the water.
Yeah, we only use some of it, so that's why we're using the.
We don't need all the water.
You got it on my dress.
They're making all types of soup. That's exciting. I love soup.
Soup wasn't on the menu.
Soup.
Oh, mamma mia.
Would any of the judges like some coffee?
Yeah! I want to dip my bread in.
Do it, Simon.
Is that just coffee?
It's coffee.
Why did you make that much coffee?
Because we need it.
Well, it's part of the. It's supposed to be a very strong coffee in tiramisu. Like, call me Remy, because I got rats in my kitchen. Wait.
What is that? What is that?
Okay, we're gonna do this a little bit more carefully this time. That also seems like a bad idea. That also seems like a bad idea.
I see that we are committing atrocities in the studio here today.
Boom.
This is nice.
Ow. Boom. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Y'all, I figured it out.
What is there left to lose
Right?
when a man has nothing left? The prosciutto then.
Ah! Why is it yelling at me? Wait, no, I don't want you to prepare the bruschetta. This is your problem. Fix your mess. Fix
You
your
just
mess.
took it over. You did this.
No, fix this.
You did this.
Okay, but like, this is better than that.
Oh my god.
Ew.
I swear, I get no respect.
Well, this actually kind of smells like tiramisu, so I think we're.
Oh, this is fine. This is great.
Who wouldn't want to dig into that?
I'm just become more scared of my fellow judges.
This is a lawless land.
Alright.
Where did I put the minced garlic?
I think you put it. Did you put it under there in the bowl?
Yes. That's okay.
Okay, as you've been a chef for at least 100.
No.
No, you don't mix the tiramisu in with it.
But I think you put the tiramisu in that bowl.
All right, contestants, turn your stoves off. Everything that was on the stove
Yeah,
now
we
has
off.
to be off.
What are you
There is no more
doing?
cooking,
I
no
am
more
garnishing
preparing.
it.
You have to only plate now. I'm gonna give you about 5 minutes.
I toasted the bread.
Wow, you made toast.
That is
What a contradiction.
bold-faced lie.
How much basil leaf per garnish?
Just like 3 or 4 or something like that.
Okay.
Once again, I am brought down by the sheer incompetence around me.
10 seconds.
Shut up.
Time is up. Put your things down.
No, it's not.
Elizabeth, you're losing us points.
Remember, contestants, we are grading on presentation.
This is like
Elizabeth, you have ruined us.
All right, now that the contestants are done with the cooking portion, we are going to move along to the judging portion of this video. So we're gonna start with Team E. Why don't you go ahead and bring up your dishes and explain what's going on?
So these are our bruschettas, and if you notice that they look more presentable than our other dishes, that is because I plated them. Yeah, it's basically just bread with melted cheese and then tomato on it. I don't know. Enjoy. I think we were given a disadvantage though, because we should have fresh tomatoes and we were given stewed tomatoes that smelled strongly of SpaghettiOs. So if it tastes like SpaghettiOs, that was not my fault.
Forks are not necessary.
Yeah.
I am not sure I'm comfortable touching it with my bare skin.
Hey.
You're eating it.
Yeah. It's like in you. Why are you guys so silent?
It's better than I expected.
Right? Isn't it great?
The bread is a little difficult to bite through, but you know, that's a bit of a characteristic of bruschetta, so.
You know, that would make sense because Elsie made the bread. So,
You had a very large hand.
10 minutes
in the
ago,
bread.
I said, I made this myself, and you said, no, that's not true. I did the bread. And I said, yeah, you made the bread. So take accountability.
We
The
both
bread-
made the bread.
The bread does add a nice crunch.
Exactly. You see, it's about texture.
That was soggier than my baby blanket. That was awful.
Expect it to not be soggy.
No slice.
Don't argue with Chef Elizabeth.
Chef is wearing pigtails. Chef is not scary.
They're braids.
Why is your baby blanket soggy?
What'd you do to your baby blanket?
All right, contestants, we are going to go ahead and move on from that conversation, please and thank you. Okay, you can bring up the entree now and explain what is going on. What's hip hop happening?
Our
as the cool
entree
kids say.
is fettuccine. And I think that might be a generous term. I'm gonna level with you here. It is mostly raw pasta, and
No,
there
it's
are
al
little
dente.
bits of melted cheese and
It's al
pasta
dente.
water mixed in there. So
It's al dente.
again, you might want to like
give it
take
a
a guess
try.
who was responsible for the sauce.
You were the one who.
I
You
say
know-
we give it a shot.
Yeah, let's eat. It's
Kinda good.
enjoyable.
Really?
Yes.
I'm gonna try after the judging's over. Are you sure?
You make
Yeah.
an excellent butter pasta.
Elizabeth
Quick
was
rinse.
giving me issues with the plating.
It's not my proudest work.
Okay.
All right, now are we ready for Team E's
I don't want to start until
final
everyone
dish?
closes their eyes.
A group dish.
Yeah.
They look like sausages.
It's
There's
very
nothing I could have
reminiscent
done to change
of,
the shape of a lady finger.
you know, after you've had a really wonderful rainfall and now the garden is a little bit flooded.
I think a good tiramisu should taste better than it looks, and I feel as if you have a good chance here of accomplishing that. It tastes like tiramisu.
I find it pretty delightful.
Somewhat like a cheap tiramisu, but
It's a little soggy.
it
That's
is.
like the premise of tiramisu, for it to be soggy.
Thank you for educating me.
You dip it in liquid. I don't know
As
if
a
you
judge.
expect me to unsoggy it.
Don't antagonize the judge.
I'm not.
I'm gonna stop eating now.
We feed our employees. I swear.
We're going in for second bites.
Yeah.
That's a good
Seeing
sign.
the second bite.
I will eat anything. My opinion is not valid. It applies to nothing. I will eat anything.
All of this food has been better than I would have expected by the state the kitchen was in.
It's about the product and not the process.
I feel like I'm going to dock points
right
just
now.
for that statement.
Thank you, Team E, for all of the hard work and effort that you put into making these 3 courses for us.
You're
we appreciate
so
you.
welcome. You're so welcome.
Applause to them.
All right, now that Team E has gone, we're gonna move over to Team O.
Here prepared for you is our take on the bruschetta. This is meant to be portions that are sized for using your hands. This, we believe, gives you a more personal experience with the food, as well as providing a memorable experience eating it.
I see we've taken a deconstructed approach here.
And that was intentional. You see, oftentimes in the modern kitchen, you only find the same thing over and over and over again. This, however, cannot lead to innovation. And this is innovation.
I appreciate all takes on any sort of food, and I'm willing to give anything a try. So thank you. I appreciate.
I enjoy the look of the wet leaves that you have placed on top.
See, we believe you have to be present with your food to truly enjoy its significance. And so we made the consumption of food active in this case, as opposed to the passiveness of
As well as the fact that when you're so active in your own enjoyment of our dish, you're able to choose how much marinara is present on each slice.
In terms of presence, this dish is a gift.
It's not awful. Like, I kind of enjoy it.
We believe that a more artistic and communal approach to the marinara and bread ratio is a more holistic way to approach bruschetta.
Couldn't have put it better.
I do understand that, although when I am served a dish, I often do not like having to construct the dish myself.
We appreciate your take and philosophical ideas.
You could have asked us how much marinara sauce we want. You could have dipped our bread for us and then fed it to us.
This is our signature fettuccine Alfredo. Otis, if you'd bring it up. Otis, would you mind giving a brief description of what your vision with this dish was?
Picture this. It's the French countryside. Late 1800s. You come home. The smell of butter and Parmesan wafts through the air like a bird on golden wings. You sit down at the table. Beautiful, beautiful noodles. Dipped lusciously in buttered Parmesan sauce. This is the fettuccine Alfredo that we envision, that we try to recreate,
that we strive to represent for you here.
Thank you for that beautifully touching description.
Let's dig in.
Right here, we got a whole chunk of cheese.
Now picture, if you will.
The bowl's
fettuccine
greasy.
Alfredo is not served, yet it is like to sit. The Parmesan and butter condenses onto the noodles like mud on a recently fallen log.
Even though the log is dirty, it is pristine and preserved by the nature around it. This, chefs, is always going to be preserved in time.
Think about fossilization. Think about dinosaurs.
Go on.
Organic matter encapsulated beautifully with the mud of time.
Time is indeed a vicious force. It turns all things to sand. But you'll find no sand here, because excellently, we've used the finest preservatives of butter. That's right, cheese, to preserve these noodles perfectly as they were intended to be.
There sure is a lot of butter.
It's
So much
soup.
butter.
We got some soup down there.
Now, essential to the process.
We got more no. We got chunks of cheese like everywhere. I can't even mix it. This is nasty. Like,
Oh, host boy, we did provide them with the necessary ingredients to make Alfredo sauce, did we not?
Yes, we did.
Thank you.
We appreciate your efforts.
Can we move to the next dish?
Let's move along.
This is our tiramisu that we had made. And mind you, the dish that we had chosen to use was not the traditional ceramic dish. Instead, we wanted to give it a home feel, like your grandmother's cooking, who presents to you a fresh from the oven cookie tray.
we've got about a 3/4 cream ratio to 1/4 whatever.
I believe.
Might I ask where you incorporated the ladyfingers into your tiramisu?
Now, can I take this one?
Yes, please, Otis. Don't let me trample over your thought process.
Lady fingers, like sand, get compressed by the weight of the future. And like the rocks above sand that cause sedimentary rock to form, so does the cream crush the lady fingers.
Look at this. Where is their lady fingers? Look. You want closer?
May I ask you to
No.
look?
Look, where's the lady fingers?
May I? May I? See.
I do believe that there's a bit of an excessive amount of cocoa powder. It takes away from the sweetness of the cream.
What is life?
Not another speech. No.
All right,
I'm stopping you there.
we are done.
Let
We're
my
gonna
boy
have
cook.
the contestants go ahead and leave the room while the judges deliberate and decide which one wins.
Let's start with the bruschetta. Team E's bruschetta had way more of a crunch to it.
I really appreciated the construction of the bruschetta of Team E. The flavor palette was a little bit lacking in my opinion.
Team E plated well, but plating is never in comparison when it comes to taste. And when it comes to taste, Team O knocked it out of the park. They were both awful.
Little to contribute on my part.
I believe that Team E did cook their fettuccine a bit better. I had no issue with one of the team's tiramisus.
I may have gotten a bad bite of Team E's tiramisu because it was incredibly watery and I found myself nauseated.
I did get a crunchy bite from Team E.
I cannot look past the excessive amount of cocoa powder. It is dust in my throat. It is sand. It is the coarse, dry remains of my passion for the craft.
I think we know who the winner is.
All right, well, the judges have had time to deliberate. What are your guys' opinions on Team O?
The food was tasty. I think that it should have spoken for itself.
The food was awful.
I found your bruschetta to be the most enjoyable dish of the competition. However, I thought that your tiramisu was a little bit lacking.
Nothing I say has anything to do with Elizabeth holding a knife. But I enjoyed your food.
It was terrible. I could taste the rubber from the hair tie.
I found your bruschetta's flavor to be a little bit lacking. Although I did find your tiramisu to be quite enjoyable, it was a little bit on the soggy side.
The winner, y'all are losers, my goodness, but the winner is Team E.
Yeah!
I mean, obviously we deserve to win.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that.
It's pretty clear.
Yeah, especially looking at our competition.
Yeah.
I really feel like, obviously, I wasn't allowed to use this during the competition, but during the whole time on me, I had my grandfather's special carving knife. This is what I used to win the meat carving championship in 2016. And as you can see, there is an elk tooth pressed into the handle. My family believes that a knife carves through flesh better when it has the soul of an animal contained within it. So while it was against the rules to use this in the competition, and while we weren't working with any meat, I do feel like the spiritual prowess of having it with us really helped us come through and eventually win the day.
Put that away. I'm so scared right now. Okay.
A wonderful effort on the part of all contestants.
Number one, baby. Number
and
one. We up.
I saw great displays of love and affection, of teamwork,
the key is to make it, and we made it.
Cooperation all
now
together.
follow us on the
and you
journey
really inspired
to more
me
success.
to work a little bit harder. If only for
I'm going to culinary
turning
school.
out like this.
I think the competition went rather well. I think that me and Otis have a good dynamic, and with enough training, could become a very powerful duo.
Yeah, so this competition was quite interesting. It went different than expected. The 60-minute time limit was definitely something that was challenging to work around. Also, the vagueness of the instructions would have been helpful. I was going to put the Parmesan cheese and the butter just straight into the water, but I knew on like a gut level that that just wasn't going to work. But even so, without being able to keep the Alfredo at a good temperature, it really kind of coagulated into lumps of cheese, which was kind of unfortunate. I do really think, though, that we were able to bring out the kind of more artistic nature of our cooking and kind of bring new perspective to the art of like cuisine with kind of some different takes on pretty standard foods that have much deeper meaning than people generally expect.
If I were to improve a little bit, it would have been spending a little bit more time on our dessert. I think that that could have used a little more care. But as new things go, we're working blind, and I think it's okay to make mistakes.
I am regretting my choice simply because I am witnessing some violent displays of bad sportsmanship.
Suck yourselves up and get it together.
All right.
My goodness.
Bala, thank you for watching our 3rd annual Masterchef Senior. Congratulations, Elizabeth and Elsie, for winning this year, 2022 and 2023. It has been a great year of media production. We hope you stick around for next year.
No. I just saw their bruschetta for the first time. That was so. Ugly.
What?
So mean.
No, hold on.
Welcome to Dairy Queen. Here's your blizzard.
Why did you hold that?
Try again!
Why did you hold him a dunk on it?
Oh, that one didn't work.
Saving that one for
Yeah,
later.
like look at this. It's just like. Is this just like butter?
Yes.
Oh, wait.
Cheese goes flying through the air.
Here, catch.
Casady!
I don't know why I consume so much of the food.
I kind of want to taste this, but I also like really don't.
Legit, do we have Ziploc bags anywhere? So I can save what we have in the pasta?
That is so good.
The bread?
No, the marinara sauce.
I hope one day Olivia just
It's
wakes
so
up
good.
and she just realizes.
With my father's ancient recipes.
This is prime. This is beautiful. It is absolutely delicious.
I don't know how all of the raw ingredients taste better than the food.
Hey.
Especially during judges, I know I drove character. I think a little bit.
This is the greatest
When the
part.
noodle gets
Does anyone want to try the coffee lady fingers? They are absolutely disgusting. Elsie, you should try one.
I just feel
All right, James. Let's just go for it.
But you know what they
Just
say.
gotta send it.
When blind,
No.
you're just
Did you just dip your hand in the coffee? Wait.
It's pretty bad.
I didn't like putting food in my mouth. I don't know what to do with this.
Maybe I just like garlic or something, but oh my god.
I'm really glad
This is like my first time shooting with media production, and I don't particularly know what to feel anymore, honestly.
I would try not to put me anywhere near spillable containers. Your instructions.
Welcome to the team. What is this? That's hair.
You know what they say? Despite my list being destroyed, when one is blind, their other senses improve, like taste, and the sense of creativity, and the sense of art, and the sense of the universe, and the sense of...
The key is to make it.
It looks like au jus. But in coffee, so it should not look like au jus. It tastes so bad.
Your dishes other than the Alfredo were before. Yeah.
I genuinely don't know what happened to this. Like, nope.
This presentation.
It's not bad.
I got a fun plate.
Like, not health-wise. I just feel bad.
There we go.
Oh.
This could knock it down better.
Whoa. Okay. Hey.
Stop! You violate the law. May the court of your fine to serve your sentence. Your stolen goods are unfortunate.
Fight!
No! Why won't you die?
Stop! And you look at their head and you're like, and then it ran away.
I gotta preserve my back.
It's all about evasion. Later.
Oh my god,
Oh my god.
What?
Yeah, the recipes.
What? What?
What? That's so.
Why did they cook? Why did you cook over here in the shared space? We stayed to our side.
We stayed to our side as well. Does anyone want this mozzarella?
No.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
Just a block of raw mozzarella.
I wonder how much mascarpone they use.
Not enough.
No, they use like more than we did.
Oh.
Did you guys realize that there was a recipe for tiramisu on this? Because there was a recipe for tiramisu with measurements on the mascarpone.
There's still some mascarpone here that can be saved. There's
Yeah,
like
I gotta
half of the
say, I don't know if my standards for food are just really low, but like, it was actually all really edible. I kind of enjoyed it.
All?
Yeah, all.
I hope you know that Alzy washed his hands like maybe twice.
That's enough.
That's enough.
That's enough.
That's enough.
Wes agrees with me. That is enough.
Y'all know Italian people? They made this cheese.
No way.
It's incredible.
That mozzarella was better than anything they cooked.
Bruh.
Y'all just haters.
Are we gonna like throw away all the?
Oh, high five! High five!
Thank
Oh, yeah.
you, Mr.
Is it like a
Casady.
blizzard? Like if you turn
Oh my god, wait.
I'm still mad that you stole the bread from me.